What's up, Sportman family? It's your boy Sporkman, and welcome back to the Market Watch. Today we're going over cards you should be buying right now before it's absolutely too late and before it starts to skyrocket, honestly. But first up on the docket is, yes, Lord of the Heavenly Prison. The quarter century secret rare is, well, at a really good price tag right now, and a card you should definitely be keeping your eye on. At $3, this is a no-brainer, right? We've had decks like Dynamorph, Eldritch, and now even the newest trap-based deck in Argo Stars making its appearance here in the newest set, Supreme Darkness. I expect Lord of the Heavenly Prison, if it hasn't already been on your radar, to put on your radar now to start looking to buy into, as this price will probably, if not ever, increase in here in the near future. And really an amazing card in a lot of different trap-based decks. So just keep your eye on this one. Starting to move up in price, definitely. Trap Trick is also another one. Talk about trap decks. We gotta look at Trap Trick. This is a major component in a lot of trap decks. This is something to definitely keep your eye on, and something that probably will go up over time as well. At $10, yeah, this is not a bad price for a quarter century secret that can see its price skyrocket here in the near future. Don't be sleeping on these trap decks, I'm telling you. Eradicator Epidemic Virus is another one to just keep your eye on as well. Definitely has gone down in price, but something that can go up over time. Again, given the right, hand component support, these types of cards can go up in the market for sure. Now, when we talk about away from a little bit of, the modern day playable Yu-Gi-Oh cards, we got the collector side a little bit here too. The Dark Magician, the Dragonite, the quarter century secret is such a beautiful card. I mean, if you look at this card on paper, on the artwork, it is fantastically well done. I think a lot of people have gravitated towards this artwork and forget, like I said, about playability of the card. It is just a fantastic looking card. I think a lot of people will want to get their hands on this one, especially with that beautiful high rarity quarter century secret rare, very shiny card of this artwork. It's just absolutely beautiful. It's breathtaking. I'm a fan of it. I know a lot of people have said that they're a fan of this. I can't see this one going up over time for sure. It's at $15, $16 right now. I definitely would not sleep on this one. I can see it definitely going up over time for sure. Trading. We're talking about Blue Eyes Dragon being the year here in 2025. I can definitely see Trading start to skyrocket and go up as well. It's definitely at a low price tag right now, below $17, but don't be mistaken, this one can go above $20 very easily here in the market, as we've seen that price jump pretty high, right? $10, and now at even $25 only a few weeks ago. Went down a little bit, but that price can go right back up very soon as well. Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon, something to keep your eye on as well. Definitely a low rated in terms of monetary value card right now, but it's definitely a great card nonetheless. Always can be effective in any duel, so just be aware of this one starting to increase in price over time as well. Psychic and Punisher is a low-end quarter century secret rare card that can see its price increase over time as well. These are cards you should definitely be picking up right now, sooner rather than later, because these prices are definitely a steal. Again, under $5 quarter century secret rare is almost a no-brainer as to why you should be picking these cards up, because again, if they skyrocket, you bought it early, you bought it for cheap, and you're going to see that price and profit in your favor over time. So definitely do not sleep on these cards for sure. Apollousa, yes, I know it's not around right now, but keep in mind the quarter century secret rare being this slow, you might as well buy in early, right? Might as well buy in right now while it's really on the undertaking for itself in the price tag. Buy it, just hold on to it. If it ever comes back, you're probably gonna profit big time on this one. So again, Rarity Collection 2, it went down in price because it's not around anymore, but I'm telling you, if it comes back, and if it does, it's definitely going to be a nice little profit in your favor for sure. Red Lotus King Flame Crime. The regular copy of this card is already $8, $9. Why wouldn't you spend a little bit more, right? $17, $18 to just get the quarter century secret rare and have it. It's definitely a great card and can be utilized very, very well given the right scenario as well. Now, the Shooting Majestic Star Dragon is a Starlight Rare, and I've been saying for a long time now, the Starlight Rare market is so down right now. So down. A lot of stuff really down, right? Black Rose Dragon, Stardust Dragon, Blackwing Dragon, Blackwing Armor Master. I'm just naming all the synchros because that's the one I'm thinking about right now. Apollosa. All these Starlights are down right now in the market. Definitely should be capitalizing while you can on these Starlight Rare, because I'm telling you, over time, people are going to really, really be kind of in the FOMO about these Starlights and the price tag that it's holding right now. Because I'm telling you, it's going to shoot back up eventually, and people are going to realize that, yeah, these price tags were actually super, super cheap, and they should have bought in earlier. And this is a no-brainer as well. Again, this card was holding about, I think, when it was first out, I think like 150, 180. Someone can correct me. But it was pretty high up there. And now it's about $80. I mean, this is a really good price tag on a card that can be utilized and played here in the near future as well. Another card that I definitely would consider picking up, like, almost immediately. I know you have to spend a little bit of money on this one, but again, it's a card that can be utilized here in the near future, given the right synchron support, given the right just overall synchro support in general, because again, Revolution Synchron is a really amazing card. I definitely would not sleep on this one. I think it definitely has playability in the future here in 2025 or even early 2026. Again, I think there's going to be a lot of support driven towards these types of decks in the future. I just would not sleep on a card like this, especially since this was, I mean, when it first came out, I think it was like $180, $150. Now it's below 30. Again, this card can skyrocket. We look at a card, especially from a set like Duelist Nexus, Crimson Dragon, that has, you know, seen its ups and downs, but really at its peak right now of above $200 basically. You know, these types of cards and these sets that we sleep on tend to be things we shouldn't be sleeping on, things that we should have bought in early, bought at its below price tag, right? Crimson Dragon went all the way down to $1.80. Should have bought it at 80. Revolution Synchron right now is below 30. This is your time to buy into this one, because yes, it will increase over time given the right support, and that support will come. Don't think that support won't come. It will come. Just give it time, but this card will see its price point increase for sure. Now, I'm no financial advisor. I give you my best prediction, but I'm telling you, the way it looks like it, especially given the effect of this card, it has a lot of things going for it. So just don't be sleeping on something like Revolution Synchron. Spellbound is another one we've been talking about for months. I covered this card when it was $1, under $1. I said buy your copies, buy your copies. Guess what has happened, everybody? It's increased. Yeah, it's not $1 anymore. Check this out, everybody. It's above $5 now. And it's no surprise as to why this one has gone up in price. Have you read the effect of this card? All face-up monsters your opponent currently controls cannot be tributed or used as material for a fusion, synchro, XC, or link summon until the end of this turn. It's an amazing card. It's definitely something that should have been utilized in many decks, many extra decks as well. And something that people are now starting to see that, yes, it's a amazing card that definitely should be utilized in most decks. So that price point is now starting to see its price increase, and no surprise, like I said, given its effect, given its ability, it was going to increase over time. It just needed to be, I don't know, I guess seen more. But yeah, like it's almost a given that one was going to go up. So if you bought in for $1, you're really smart, and hopefully you listened and to our older market watches, and you actually bought in for $1 though. Soul Drain is another card that is starting to see its price just balloon. Some of these $2, $3, $4 copies are now going above $10 basically. So you look at, for example, the Lost Art, that was I think $5 at one point. Yeah, $5. Yeah. Now look at the price tag at 15, so it tripled its value. So yeah, Soul Drain is not something to definitely not sleep on. It's probably going to continue to go up. And I wouldn't be surprised if it does. Now, things in the market that, you know, we just got to take a look at, right? These are cards that you should not be buying right now because they've increased. These are cards probably, if you do have it, maybe start selling off because they probably reached this peak point, right? So these are cards that, you know, start considering to look at to move away from. But definitely not card you should be buying right now because yeah, they have broke their peak price at this point, in my opinion. So Ultimate Dragon Prime. So we've talked about it as well. 180 is insane. I can't believe this card has gotten up to this point. But if you have it, start considering moving it. I don't know how much more it can go up in value, but it's definitely up there right now. I will say that. Blue Eye Spirit Dragon is another one that I would consider selling if you are not using it, and if you have it around, definitely start selling your copy. This way you can make some profits. Lacrima, the Crimson Tear. Now this one is a tricky one because I do believe this one could actually continue to gain in value. So it's up to you if you want to move on from it. But I'm just putting on your radar. It has definitely gone up in price, as you can see the graph. Yeah, that $50 price tag all the way up to 90 now. So yeah, definitely gone up in price over time. Deception of the Sinful Spoils. This one's a no-brainer as to why it is starting to increase in price. So yeah, just be aware of that. Azamina, Azamina, man. I mean, it's almost a given, right? We are low on copies, so that price tag is starting to increase as well. Excuse me. And we also got to talk about, well, the Primite stuff. Good lord. Yeah. The Core Center Secret Rare, the Secret Rares for this has just ballooned in price, and I can only imagine what happens when Supreme Darkness comes out and we start seeing those pre-sales double over time. Like it's insane. Primite's insane. People using this for Blue Eyes and all that fun stuff. Yeah, you can see the hype that Blue Eyes is causing with a lot of cards in the market, right? We looked at Crimson Dragon, we looked at Primite. There's a lot of things that Blue Eyes is affecting here in the market, and it's kind of fun to see as well because it really shows that no matter how many years have gone by, if you give an older deck, like especially a Blue Eyes, some support, it just causes havoc in the market, and it surely has caused havoc in pricings and people affording things to play this actual Blue Eyes deck at its full capacity, at its full power, and it's definitely going to cost you a lot of money to do so as well. So other things to keep in mind as well is other QCRs going up in price, low listings, 10 listings here, so just keep this in mind. This price point is going to definitely increase. Orcus Harp Horror, it's at 5 listings. This one's continuously increasing. It's not going down, and it's running out of listings. For your verified sellers, you're basically at 200 at this point, so just be aware of that. Lancia is another one. It's going up in price, 9 listings. So again, something like Battles of Legend, Terminal Revenge, I know we only talk about basically, the powerhouse of Magia, but there are other cards in the set that has done well for itself, and that's why we're seeing that sealed box increase in value, right? We're seeing Sky Striker, Ace Ray, Orcus Harp Horror, Brand Fusion. I mean, there's so much in here. Divine, like look at this, man. This price point has definitely started to increase, and you see that balloon right back up, right? $90. And going up right to the $100. So this everything is increasing right now from this set. That's why the box and seal value is increasing as well. Now, yes, there's not a lot of good secret rares that you can possibly maintain its value, but if you pull a good QCR, which there are many good QCRs to pull from this one, Blaze, for example, we talked about a couple weeks ago being really good, and can still be really, really good as well. So there is a lot of things in this set that is giving this set and seal value a lot of value. So absolutely wild. Just to keep in mind, everybody, of course, Supreme Darkness Sneak Peek Weekend is this weekend, so make sure to go check out your locals, go support your locals, and definitely go pick up the newest set and have fun and enjoy. I know a lot of people are being a little pessimistic about this set, saying it's not the best set out there, not the greatest set to start 2025, but I'm going to disagree a little bit and say that it's actually a really fun set no matter what, because you do have, nostalgic in here with a little bit of meta. So, don't sleep on a set like this. It definitely can bring about value. You just got to go about the right way. Now, not every set is going to have 10, 15 cards that are worth value, but you look at some of the cards that can have value in it, like your Abaku, right? For example, Clockwork Knight, all these types of cards that we sleep on, they definitely can be something to increase over time. You look at Abaku right now on Gamer's Choice, and we'll look at it right now. Actually, it's at $45, right? So it's not bad. and a card that definitely can increase its value over time. I think it's being very, very slept on. I'm not gonna lie about it. I think it's being slept on. Now, again, I'll bite my tongue if I'm completely wrong, but it does seem like a really amazing card, and I do believe it will have definitely major factors here moving forward in the future. Liberty Ito is another great card that we have to keep our eye on. I don't know about the new Moltrami card. I'm really 50-50. Not even. I'm more 70-30 against it. But, in terms of having that high value, but I know some people are saying it definitely is tricky depending on your matchup and everything like that. But again, when you have Fuelos and Pirelli, you look at those two cards and it matches up pretty good against most things. You look at this one, it depends on the matchup, right? We talk about it depends on the matchup, but there are definitely some good secret rares in this one, but I think even more better ultras to keep your eyes out for, as those are going to probably be your more profit margins as well as the QCRs, obviously, because the QCRs are just a given. But I will say that, again, if you're looking at it from the secret pile, I get what people are saying, that yes, there are not that many great secrets in this one, but again, you don't need the secrets to really hold the set. Usually right now what's been holding a set is the QCR. So if you have the QCRs maintaining and holding the set, then yeah, it can do well for itself. And I can see a lot of these QCRs doing well for itself in this set. So just keep that all in mind. I think a lot of people are definitely sleeping on this one. It's definitely a fun set to open nonetheless. But let me know what you think in the comment section down below. What cards are going up right now that I haven't covered? And what do you think about today's Market Watch? What do you think about the cards I covered? Do you agree? Do you disagree? But from yours truly, Sparkman, we'll catch you in the next one. Please subscribe, like, comment, and peace out, YouTube.